Good morning. In the previous video we filled these pockets of the bedrock and the pour came out pretty okay, I guess. I pretty much winged the ratios. It was supposed to be 1 portion of cement, 6 portion of sand, and I didn't even look how much water, but anyway, tried to follow the ratios, but it came out what it came out. It has got a little bit hardened, but I don't know, the night and the day, the following day, when the pour was done, it was actually freezing. So the surface, at least, I think it froze. So that might affect to the sturdiness. Doesn't matter so much because it's under the house and it doesn't have to have any doesn't have to be so sturdy. So yeah, that's why I'm not so worried about that freeziness. Yeah, anyway, that went fairly okay. So today we're gonna start building the pillars. Now we have another concrete. It's this ready mix, and there's now this water ratios and everything. So now I'm gonna follow the instructions because now these pillars need to have this sturdy base. So let's go get a couple of blocks and start mixing this concrete. Okay, these holes are now drilled bigger, so there is enough room for the rebar and the concrete. I just want this rebar to prevent these blocks moving afterwards. Although this bedrock is quite rough, so it makes this mechanical adhesion, and then there's this rebar in this maybe 4-inch hole with concrete, and I'm also gonna a little bit try to brush this concrete to the surface of the bedrock to make also this even a little bit this chemical adhesion. I don't know if it makes any difference, but at least then I have tried. So yeah, anyway, just picked up this 6-meter long, I don't know what that's called anyway, but let's say stud. It's this veneer kind of structural wood. Now I said it right, maybe. Yeah, I just picked up the stud to align those blocks. I could have used line or something else, but I always prefer to have some sturdy things when I have to align stuff, like levels or lumber or whatever. I don't so much prefer lines. That's whole another story. Yeah, those are like roughly lined now. Now we're gonna start mixing this pre-mixed concrete from the bags and start assembling the first blocks. This is interesting. Okay, first block has been assembled. It didn't come out like perfect, but it's good enough for our purposes. I noticed the concrete started to fall off on this one side, and I tried to push it back in later. But anyway, all the weight of the house is gonna be on this core part of the block, you know, this concrete and rebar part. So even if the block is not like 100% secured, like 100%, it's good enough. Yeah, practice makes, well, not perfect, at least right now, but practice makes better. Yeah, now it's time for breakfast, and then back to the next one. And maybe this concrete has been cured a little bit when I come back, so it's not gonna be so loose. So next time, a little bit less water. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Next one, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be more flat surface to assemble the block. And I forgot to mention why I chose to start on this corner. Looking it with the eye, it looked like the highest place. I wanted to lift this house like at least one block, so it's gonna be a little bit higher on other corners. So that's why. And next we are gonna go there and see how it goes. Okay, now the three blocks are assembled, and then it's time for the fourth one. And this one is actually pretty tricky because bedrock is really badly in an angle. Let's see in what kind of solution I end up. One solution is found, and especially now I can't stress enough that this is not this how-to video. This is just my experimental way to do this. I'm not professional block assembly person. I'm a professional renovate kind of person. This outside work, it's not my specialty, not at all. So most of the time I'm just like wing it. I have some idea how things should be done. They are not meant to be like structural rocks or anything, because I believe that the main pressure will be, just a second, phone is ringing. They are just helping to keep the concrete not falling all over the place. But let's see how it works. I believe and I hope and everything that rebar and concrete core, that's what's gonna be the essence of sturdiness. Yeah, so yeah, whatever. Concrete is ready, and let's start pouring and let's see what happens. Alright, all the corners are done now. Tomorrow we're gonna start building the pillars, then add 2 more pillars in the middle when we get the line. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Looking good, and see you tomorrow.